I think we did a good job in all areas. You know, each year we're going to try to assign people at every position, try to have a lot of competition when these guys come in. Because I know from this recruiting class, there'll be several players that'll come in and complete and play next season.
I think when you talk to all of our coaches on our staff, you're going to find out that this class that we've recruited, the young men, their families that we've had here on campus, it's been nothing but exciting. We've had great people here, great people to add to our family, and we're signing a bunch of guys that we truly believe are going to take us to that next level. Because at the end of the day, all the film study, all the workouts, all the practices that we put out on that field, they're great, and they're going to only take you so far on a Saturday. But when we get guys that are here working for each other, playing as brothers, fighting, that's when we're going to get to that next level.
I think general thoughts on the recruiting class this year are we've got some good players that are signing on Wednesday. We're really excited about. We've got a lot of local talent. That's always good to bring in some local talent, and it helps your fan base. But we've also extended our recruiting areas, reaching down into Georgia, reaching into Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, going over into Oklahoma. We've broadened our recruiting horizon as well as bringing in the local talent.
It's critical. It was critical. Lost one of the better players that'll probably ever play in the GAC conference with Logan Jens, and a record setter and a great leader for us. So losing him was something that, you know, probably won't be able to replace right off the bat, but you know, we felt like going into this year we were going to have to recruit the linebacker position really heavily, with Nick Akins being a senior, and then with Ja'Quarius Jackson, even though he's our strong safety, he's more of a linebacker type guy. We knew we needed to go out and find some quality depth, and we felt like we were able to do that through junior college recruiting and as well as high school recruiting. So feel good about that. Got some young men in here that are going to do a good job for us at the linebacker position going forward.
You know, I liked all the guys that we signed. You know, got C.J. Denman as a guy from Centerville, really like him. Trey Chisholm out of North Little Rock as a defensive tackle. We had him in camp. He did a good job for us. Also, A.J. Johnson, he was kind of a late add for us, kid from Coppell that played inside.
You're going to see it in the numbers that we're bringing in at certain positions. We needed to get some offensive linemen this year. You know, I heard this a long time ago when I started coaching. You can walk through the mall and you can see a bunch of guys that look like running backs, defensive backs, wide receivers, but you're not going to find a lot of guys that look like a college offensive lineman. So those guys are hard to get. Everybody wants them, and not everybody can have a lot of them. This year we got a bunch of them. We're excited about that. We needed to get some great pass rushers on the defensive line. I think we did that. We needed to get some guys in the secondary that can play some man-to-man coverage. I think we did that as well. Really, at this level, we're always going to be trying to rebuild, and we're always going to be trying to out-recruit what we have on our team. That's the only way you can truly get better. But those were the big holes as far as numbers that we had to hit this year.
We're really excited about the quarterback situation. We're really excited about what we've got coming in and coming in and competing with what we currently have on campus right now. We've got some real dynamic guys that can do what our system requires us to do. We think we've got a couple of linemen that can come in and compete and play this year. So, you know, the other positions, the skill guys, we brought in some speed. So we think that speed can contribute early, because it's always good to get speed on the field. So I think overall the whole class has got a chance to come in here and be pretty special.
We got some junior college guys in, guys that are already here on campus right now, with Eric McPherson, is a junior college young man from East Central, Mississippi, and then we also got a young man from Stillman University that, you know, their program shut down, and we were able to get him, Jalen Luke Williams. So the combination of those two young men, those guys have played college football before they understand the rigors. We feel as though they'll be able to come in here and make an impact for us next year. And then we also feel good about our freshmen, you know, that are coming in. We feel like those guys, if they don't make an impact next year, it won't be the end of the world, but they will eventually make an impact here.
I'd like to thank Coach Haas for everything he did. He's a recruiting coordinator, has done a tremendous job for us. The coaches have been recruiting these guys a year or two, and it all comes down today on signing date. And we're very proud of the staff, the the way they went out there and signed the best players that we could to come here to Arkansas Tech, not only, on the field, but to be able to come here and do a great job in the classroom and graduate.
For us, we're trying to take the next step. This year was a great step for us. We went from 3-8 to 9-3. We won a bowl game. It was the first time we won a postseason game here since 2009. But now we're trying to take that next step into winning conference championships. So we've been recruiting great football players here. We've been recruiting good people. But the big thing that we were looking at this year was how do we put members into our family that are going to help us win conference championships? And not just this next coming year, but for the next 4 to 5 years, and then all the classes after that. So we're going way beyond just trying to bring in great football players. Obviously, we have holes in our offense and defense that we have to fill. We have depth that we need to get, but we want to bring in great people.